Hey, quick story. Something happened at work the other day. Actually, kind of go back a few months. I ride my motorcycle to work on occasion, and I've been riding motorcycles pretty much all my life. And in the beginning, I didn't wear a lot of gear. As I got older, I started saying, I gotta start wearing more gear. One of the things that I waited to the last, I always wore a helmet, obviously. So we live in California, but waited for last was getting boots. I had like hiking boots, wear tennis shoes and such. And I said, you know what? I crashed, shattered an ankle. I'm going to be laid up for a long time. So I went and bought some boots. And I go to work, so obviously I don't want to wear my boots at work. So I was wearing my, put my boots on in the morning, got on my bike, rode, and got to work. Found out, unloaded my case, my top case on my motorcycle, and discovered that I didn't have any shoes, my work shoes. Says, oh man. And the whole idea of riding to work is to save gas. So I get like over 100 miles a gallon on my motorcycle. So it's a little Honda 125, and I just use it, around town and getting back and forth to work. Because I work out in the country, so it's back roads. So I don't have to get up to that, I don't have to get up past 55, 45 maybe. But anyway, so I get to work, found out I have no shoes to wear. So I got to wear my boots all day. I was going to call my wife, hey, can you bring my shoes? But I'm 10 miles away. I said, nah, I'm just going to wear my shoes, my boots. Anyway, so I figured, nobody's going to notice, and sure enough, one of the guys comes through the door and goes, hey, nice boots. And I said, I forgot my shoes, so I got to wear my boots. And another guy I work with, he comes up and he goes, hey, man, where'd you get those boots? I said, hey, I forgot my shoes, so I got to wear my motorcycle boots. So he goes, man, you look like an astronaut. So I was like cracking up. I said, oh man, I'm never going to live this down. He said, so a little later he goes, yeah, man, it's kind of like Buzz Lightyear. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this name's going to stick. They're going to start calling me Buzz or something around work. But anyway, so I had to go all day wearing these boots, and they're really stiff. So here's my my boots that I had to wear all day. So as you can see, they look pretty much like astronaut boots. And this is what I normally wear. So it was quite a bit of difference in what I was wearing. So anyway, all day wearing them. They're fairly uncomfortable. One good thing about it is that I got to break them in, because they were, they're fairly new. So like I said, I hadn't wore boots much, or actually motorcycle boots I've never really ridden on. So I wear them all the time now, as I feel a lot safer with them on. So you never know. You could, even a small 10 mile an hour crash could really lay you up. So, but anyway, just a quick lesson on not taking things too serious, like I always share. You got to laugh at yourself. So I thought that was funny all day. I'm sitting there laughing. They call me Buzz Lightyear. So anyway, that was it. So if you guys want to hear more stories like this, click subscribe. I'd love to share them with you. And if this inspires you to do something on your own, start a channel. All our stories are with us, and if you don't share them, nobody's going to ever know them, or they're never going to remember them. So my challenge to you is start a channel and at least archive some of those old memories. Anyway, have a great day.